And AJ Bafwewa has emerged winner in the highly anticipated parliamentary primary of the New Patriotic Party in the Manhyia South constituency. With 376 votes out of the total vote cast, Bafwewa secured victory against competition from the brother of the outgoing Member of Parliament, Owusu Efriye Prempe. His victory signifies the confidence reposed in him by delegates and party members alike, setting the stage for what promises to be a compelling campaign leading to the December general elections. Nana Boachi Yadom has more in the following report.
New Patriotic Party, Manhyia South. Ya 2 years no results abano ala NDC. Nana Owusu Efriye Prempe onya abano 141. Nana gave back a weir onya gave back a weir. Yep. Owusu Boachi Akwasi Koka James Onya Abano Yelu James Owusu Boachi Onya Abano 7 Abano Obia Antoine Sano. There was no rejected vote. On behalf of Electoral Commission, and I'm the regional director. Ora Nana Jeba for Yanyawa. You declare Owusu as a parliamentary candidate for the MPP, Manhyia South District. Ayiko.
All right, and so Mami see that.
Right, let's stay a while in the Ashanti region, and I've been joined by the NPP's Deputy General Secretary, Haruna Mohammed, on the telephone lines, and the NDC's Deputy National Youth organiser, Elikem Kotoko, on Zoom to discuss the prospects of their respective parties in the December parliamentary election for Manhyia South. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. Let me start with you, Haruna. How would you describe the conduct of your just-ended parliamentary primaries at the Manhyia South constituency?
Thank you very much. I would like to say good afternoon to our charity viewers and good afternoon to yourself. This is not different from the parliamentary primaries and the presidential primaries that we organize as a party. This has been very peaceful throughout the period, starting from the 4th November contest and then through to the January contest for the sitting members of parliament and the open members of parliament. I believe that the New Patriotic Party has just set the stage to be the beacon of democracy and to have a very peaceful organization of parliamentary primaries. So I see it as welcoming and very good for our democracy and the New Patriotic Party.
Right, and we all know that this is a critical seat for the NPP, especially in the Ashanti region. Now, how ready are you to protect it?
The NPP is very ready. We are ready in the sense that you can see that we have been able to get all our parliamentary candidates on set except one constituency, which the National Council had put on hold. We have been able to get the flag bearer. We have been able to get our running mate. The flag bearer of the party has set his vision in motion. He has said it publicly to the people of Ghana. Our campaign team has been made known. The flag bearer started his campaign to all the regions. He has met with the clergy. He met with the chiefs. He has also met with some sections of the youth artisans, and he has delivered very key message to them. He has started his constituency task, and the running mate also has started his campaign. So we don't need a honeymoon at all to work. We need to get set and make sure that we get a social contract from the good people of Ghana. So we are ready, and we are very, very, very confident of victory in the 2024 general election.
Right. Do I have Elikem on the line? Elikem, it is pretty obvious that a by-election is not possible because, we have less than 6 months to an election. But how prepared are you as a party to contest this seat in the general elections in December?
Thank you so much, and good afternoon to your viewers once again. With regards to the NDC, we have been ready from the word go. It is the more reason why we have elected our parliamentary candidates, and therefore we are not leaving any stone unturned. It remains undeniable that Manhyia South is considered to be one of the strongholds of our opponents. However, it doesn't also take away the fact that the incumbent member of parliament in the last elections, though he won again, but won by a margin less than his previous elections, he lost almost 7,000 votes to his victory. And that should tell you something. The people may be losing confidence or not happy, etc. And if you look at recent happenings as well, it may be one of the major reasons. And then it is not also surprising that his younger brother, or his brother, who I'm told also was in the contest, could not secure victory. Definitely, the people of Manhyia will not wish to have a similar character like the very incumbent whose fortunes were dwindling over time, and therefore they settled on someone different. But in the NDC, we are very prepared to address matters that will make sure that we make great impact in Manhyia South and all other places we consider to be our opponent's stronghold, knowing the fact that the people of Manhyia South also understand they disagree with the fact that a government will spend $58 million to dig a hole and tell us it's building a cathedral, when the Presbyterian Church, kudos to them, are spending money wisely to build a cancer center, when the people know that tomorrow fuel price will increase by about 4%, and it doesn't matter where in the country you belong, it will affect you. So these are the true matters people to consider in making a decision at this point in time. It is what makes this particular election very unique, the decadence and the establishment of corruption as an institution under this region. These are major concerns of the people. You can go out there. Many of the people have even said in the Ashanti region, for instance, they do not see the need to go out to vote. They have expressed this openly. They do not want to vote. They are very disappointed, amongst other things. And so the NDC is prepared, ready to wrestle power with the NPP. Mind you, I'm the Deputy National Organizer, not Youth Organizer.
Okay. Now, what are the chances of the NDC winning this seat? We all know that you've never won this constituency since it was established. Do you think you have the slightest of chance, maybe?
The ultimate goal going into the elections is to ensure that we win that seat as well. Things can turn around. There have been some constituencies that overnight swing or change, and because the people become more discerning than they were in the past. But that not even withstanding, we are very hopeful that we'll do better than our previous results in 2020.
Let me bring back Haruna, who I believe, okay, I'm told Haruna has left the line, but Elikem, let me continue with you. Do you think your candidate has that support from your constituents as compared to the MPP candidate?
Definitely. Why not? The reason being that there has never been a time when the NDC never filled a candidate and where we ever held an elections there and the NDC never had any numbers. So that should tell you that indeed there are people within even your opponent's stronghold who also begin to feel the need for a change. And that is also the reason why we need to know that every election is very unique in its way. Right. The variables that will contribute to the decisions of why someone will vote for another or choose the other continue to change. And if I would want to enumerate a few of those to you, like I already told you, these are major issues that will be looked at. I mean, if, for instance, the incumbent parliamentary member of parliament, who just a few minutes after the Otumfuo tried to clean him, and in just a few minutes that they tried cleaning him, went out there and arrogantly took a swipe at the founder of our country, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, to say that, oh, you're Kwame Nkrumah. He may have apologized, but in the mind of you listening to me, the viewers, and even myself, we know that that is a construction in his mind. He was only compelled somehow to apologize. And the people know that then that is a view one person is holding. That aside, that alone can even influence somebody's decision who feels that, no, this kind of posturing is not progressive enough, it doesn't build peace and cohesion, etc. But that aside, like I did mention to you, people will be voting on a lot of issues. What a daily bread and butter issues will also make a major impact. People in Kumasi do not buy KK at a different price in Manhyia from those in Shai. So those at Manhyia do not buy petrol at a different price from those who buy it in Ho. So these things will form a major impact, or these variables will contribute to the decisions that people will make. And it is the more reason why we are more confident that the NDC will be gaining more grounds and we will be making major impacts this time come December 7th.
So for you, if I understand you clearly, your goal is to make gains in that constituency because you know it's a safe seat for the MPP. But if you gain some more votes compared to the last elections, it's a win for you.
It is not only about the gains. I mean, a win is equally a gain, and increasing your number of votes is equally a gain as well too. We are very optimistic that the people of Manhyia South can make a turnaround this time around, and let the people know that, look, you cannot take us for granted and do all the things you have done and expect us to continue to remain your stronghold. No, we cannot be stronghold for nothing, because if you take, for instance, some who say, look, if I take a critical look at the Ashanti region, which is a stronghold of the NPP, and President Akufo-Addo is known to be coming from the eastern region, and he seemed to have concentrated maybe major development in his region rather than the Ashanti region, which is his stronghold, that brought him to power. It will influence the decision of some people to decide not to vote for those people. And I mean, it is no news at all for you to know that when they elected their flag bearer, he had over more than 30% opposition. When they elected Napo as well, you had some wranglings here and there. Even a member of parliament came out to publicly speak about the fact that he was not the best candidate, amongst other things. And so when these things are happening, it also doesn't rule out the fact that it's a human institution. You don't expect anybody to have 100% support, just like Jesus Christ, our Savior, never even had. But all the same, when you are analyzing and studying all these scenarios, it helps you make an informed decision and can be able to focus well into what you expect the outcome of the elections to be.
Elikem Kotoko, I want to thank you very much for your time this afternoon.